Lester, the Harris campaign blasting this speech, saying Trump's policies would hurt working families after Trump hammered Harris over rising prices, though repeatedly undercut his own message. Former President Trump tonight in battleground North Carolina, taking aim at Vice President Harris's record on the economy.
Kamala has declared that tackling inflation will be a day one priority. Just think of it for her, but day one for Kamala was 3.5 years ago. Why hasn't she done it?
Blasting Harris for nearly 20% rise in prices over the last 4 years.
Does anyone here feel richer under Kamala Harris than Crooked Joe, than you were during the Trump administration? Is anything less expensive under Kamala Harris and Crooked Joe?
Trump accusing Harris of stealing his proposal to end taxes on tips, which he announced months ago and she adopted over the weekend.
And eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers.
Remember a couple of days ago? And we will have no tax on tips. I said that was my plan.
And making this new pledge.
To help seniors on fixed incomes who are suffering the ravages of inflation, there will be no tax on Social Security. We're going to stop it.
But in a speech billed as an address on the economy, Trump constantly veering off message.
That's the laugh of a crazy person.
Back to his frequent playbook of insulting Harris.
You know why she hasn't done an interview? Because she's not smart.
All despite growing criticism from fellow Republicans as Democrats gain momentum. Former Trump rival turned supporter Nikki Haley overnight.
The campaign is not going to win talking about crowd sizes. It's not going to win talking about what race Kamala Harris is. It's not going to win talking about whether she's dumb.
Meanwhile, Harris will appear with President Biden at an economic event tomorrow and will speak on the economy on Friday, also in this critical battleground state. Garrett Haake, NBC News, Asheville, North Carolina.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.